Khan, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash.
Giving double honors to the apostles and the elders of the GMS camp.
That's right.
Citation to the whole fleet leg.
That's right.
Shalom to the elders and the apostles of the Shepherd of Berea camp.
That's right.
My name is Barazel Gabar.
This is Brother Rob Shapat.
And we here today doing another cold cut, doing a drive and talk.
That's right.
Speaking about the mortal thoughts, about Israel putting away their mortal thoughts.
That's right.
Yeah,
because those mortal thoughts, man, especially in the times that we're living in, is going to be the end of a lot of you people, man.
That's right.
A lot of you blacks, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You want to stay in that nigga hood mentality.
That's right.
All right, because you don't understand, Israel is the salt of the earth. So Israel create all type of trends, all type of wicked thoughts, all type of trendy words, and joking about everything. Here you got it where gas prices is rising up sky high, but the blacks, the Latinos, the Native Americans of our nation, they think is a funny thing. They think it's a joke. Hey, I even watched a video, and it's just funny. It was a funny video though, but I just was looking at the concept of Israel. Jake pull up in the Tesla to the gas station, and then the dude's just like, "Yo, what's up? You need gas?" And he's like, "It's electric." Woo 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 woo, like laughing, like. And it's like we always want to shit on each other, like, your gas is high. I'm an electric now, but the mortal thoughts is gonna be the end of you, especially in the times that we are in, man. We on in the end days, man. It's all hell breaking loose. Go look at Cardi B, some of her lives. She bugged out a little bit, but she trying to speak about how much fear she got and what's to come. So those mortal thoughts is gonna kill you. Hey, if you could, let's look up the word mortal.
That's
An etymology dictionary. Because we're not in a time to have these type of thoughts. We got to be locked in, tunnel vision. And what better tunnel vision it is than to return back to your Lord, your Maker, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right?
Mortal, it said, deadly, destructive of life.
Wow, deadly, destructive of life. That's what mortal thoughts. That's what mortal means. Hey, you ever watched the movie or the game they had, Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat, yo.
Everybody in there was deadly. Fatality, finish her. You had Frieza, you got Scorpion, Raiden, Luke Cage. All these people was deadly beings, and those fatality kills was different. So those type of thoughts is deadly to have. All right.
That's right.
Because if you have mortal thoughts of do anything by means necessary to survive, what do you think you're gonna do when it's martial law, when it's race riots, when it's a lack of food, when it's famine? You're gonna be the one with the mortal thoughts that's gonna think that you're gonna go run into the house, run into the people houses, looting, rioting. Them thoughts gonna come to you. When there's no food, you're gonna eat your little baby girl, your baby boy, your grandmother, your grandfather. You're gonna chop them up. You're gonna eat them, man. Scriptures talk about the cannibalism coming back. The same way they did in 70 AD when they surrounded the cities, all right? By way of those generals, the Roman generals, Vespasian, Demetrius, and Titus, all right? They starved them out. And what did Israel did? They started to eat each other in there. And that's a mortal thought, all right? Go ahead. Any more on that?
You're going to have to say, causing, threatening, death. Of illness,
death?
poison,
death.
Death.
Oh, death.
Death. Of illness, poisonous wound, etc.
Poisoning wounds. So them thoughts is poisoning wounds, and them thoughts is gonna be deadly to yourself.
That's right.
And to your family and those that you call your loved ones around you. So see, the Bible is instructions, man. And right, it gives you the understanding on how to maneuver in this life in the time of trouble, all right, in the time of distress. It lets you know prophetic events. This is your book. This is your history. But you people despise the word of the Lord. Why? Because you want to live freely and do wickedly, because you've been indoctrinated by our enemies that do as thou will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we made a verbal contract agreement with the Most High, the Creator, who you ignorantly call God, to follow His law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Which was our glory in front of the nations. They actually respected us more when we move upright, because they know that we have a supreme power that backs us.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yes, like because this whole world right now on a mortal parade. You know, right about now, war going on, and everybody oblivious to that. You know, they think that Walker come to America. You know, teach me about this precept here. Let me back you up with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they think war won't come to America.
It's second address 14 verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. Right. Because this is a weak nature. Jacob, there's a weak nature of not knowing the Lord. It's a weak nature. Once you're not serving the Lord, you don't acknowledge Him, there's a weak nature you have right there. You know what I mean? Because you're thinking, oh, you're safe. You know, you have this false sense of security, thinking you're safe because you have some money stuck up in the bank, or you have a new job, you just buy a house, you have a car, and you think you're rich for you're going. You know, this is the mentality of Jake. As you get a house, a car, a girlfriend, you know, that's someone, you know, you reach where you're going, you might get this job, you might be working, you know, government job, you know, you reach where you're going. So you have this false sense of security where you're safe, you know. But this time you're not safe, you know what I mean? You just walking in debt.
That's right.
You know, because the mortal thought will get you debt.
Yeah.
You know, at this time, you know, so you can't afford to be in that state am I right now.
And you are in debt. Anyway, you're in debt to the Lord. The Lord requires His payment for what we have done, man.
That's right.
Worshiping all of these idols, being wicked, all right? The Lord requires His debt, man. He requires that payment to be made with blood, all right? So the Lord is looking for blood.
That's right.
The Most High God, the creator of the universe, wants His payment done in blood, and He's going to bring His destruction, His wrath upon us. This is why we face the conditions that we face now.
That's right.
All right? You women out there, you want to complain about, oh, man ain't shit, man ain't this. Well, the men is going off because they're not following the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
And which is going to cause you women to go off as well, because you don't have no true leaders. You don't have no leadership that's going to lead you in the right path of righteousness. And you wonder why your children is out there terrorizing you into all type of different doctrines, gang banging, smoking weed, smoking crack, selling crack, scamming one another. Everyone is looking to sleep with the next man's wife. Those are mortal thoughts. That's the burdens of men.
Right. And that will making Jacob a weak nature because he fell into Eve's trap, yo. Because you have a weak nature towards Eve, and you're believing that Eve is the boss. So you are all convinced that you under Eve because you're weak nature. When the Bible simply say, and simply say that Eve is a help me. The woman is a help me for the man. So you always thinking, that's why with social media, all these women, them, you know, they're showing that there's a boss, yo. They're promoting the cars. When you watch on TV, you saw them promoting the cars now. You know, you used to see like a man promoting an SUV, now a woman promoting an SUV. She's the interviewer of the job. She high and fine. You know, so this is the power she has. So Jake, automatically, he just have a weak nature, yo. You know, the woman is the one who.
Exit 3, right?
Yeah, exit 3, yeah. She is the one who calling the shots. She want the house, the car, the job, and then the man. You know, she calling all the shots. You know. She just called all these shots, yo. I'm gonna continue here in verse 15, the second address, chapter 14, verse 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Right. Flee from these times. And we are coming into crucial times. We're talking about food shortages going up everywhere. We're talking about the economy is at the worst that it can be. Hey, we are $23+ trillion in debt right now. You understand? You know, we're taking the up or the lower.
It doesn't matter anyone.
Yeah, we're $23 trillion in debt. All right, so when this economy crash, what are you guys gonna do? That's a mortal thought for you that took the Vanessa. That's a mortal thought if you're gonna take the MOTB. All right, if you're gonna take that mark, and take that, implant and put it in your right hand on your forehead or anywhere in your body. You know what I'm saying? Those are mortal thoughts. Okay, because this is deadly. It's gonna bring death to you. All right, and our biggest problem is sin. All right, No matter what, like the Priest Lock made a powerful video, no matter what you Jakes, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans do, or even these other nations, everyone is subject to the Bible, man.
That's right.
We are living in biblical times, and we have always been living in biblical times.
That's right.
The problem with you niggas is you think that the Bible, you're in this world and the Bible is in the world.
Yeah.
No. Everything in the world, including you, are in the Bible.
That's right.
It's the word and everything else that's in the word that you see. All right? And it's coming to pass that we're found the Most High is showing and exposing these false leaders and these false prophets out there to be liars, all right? And that we are the ones that have the 100% truth, man.
That's right.
Starting with the apostles of Great Millstone. Look up real quick the term mortal thoughts.
Mortal thoughts.
Yeah, and then after that, let's get Jeremiah 17:9. See what those thoughts can do. Your pork chop eating pastor is going to be found to be a liar.
Yeah.
Your government is already found to be a liar. You know not to trust in them. You know? So who you going to lean on? Who you going to trust on? Your thoughts, you can't trust your own thoughts. Why? Because you've been raised up and then sponged in with everything society has put upon you, and your parents has been robotic to it as well. So what mind do we need to move on? What understanding should we move on? All right?
Mortal thought. It can be the same thing, teach. That the same thing like.
No. Look it up in the Google dictionary.
That's Google dictionary. Mortal thoughts.
Nah. Just type in mortal thoughts. Don't take out the etymology.
All right.
When is though?
It said here,
Go back up. Pull mortal thoughts.
Yeah.
The term.
Okay.
See what the term means. Oh, meaning. Right there. Click it. Yeah. Go down a little bit. Yeah. Click one of those links. Read what it says. Probably the same thing, deadly.
Yeah. It said, of living beings, human beings, subject to death, or involving life of the world.
Right.
Involving life of the world.
Alright, so death, worldly thoughts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Carnal thoughts.
Yes. But pretty much, yeah, involving more, it said, involving life of the world, so
go to another link.
Let me go to the next link.
Yeah, let's see what some more they say.
It said, yeah.
Straight, right?
Yeah, straight. At this point, yeah, go straight, yeah. It said, if you refer the act that people are mortal, you mean that they have to die and cannot live forever.
That's what mortal thoughts are.
Yeah, of living beings, human beings, involving life of the world, ending in your cursing death, fatal. Yes, a mortal thoughts involving life of this world, this holy life. Come down to this holy life. Once you deal with this holy life, that's mortal thoughts.
That's right.
Mortal thoughts is planning ahead without the Most High. Mortal thoughts is doing things carnally. Just thinking house, car, land, that's it, and a girlfriend, that's it. Everything else. You want to party, you want to do everything else in this world we have to offer. You want to buy expensive things, expensive belts, all these holy thoughts.
Yeah.
And the sight of the Lord, That is a sin. You can't do that. You can't live that kind of life.
Yeah.
You know, that was the Lord not acquire, because the Lord said not love this world, not the world and things that are in this world, yo.
That's right.
So if you love the world, I mean you hate the Father, yo. You know.
That's right. Yeah.
Let me get that precept. You can't have two masters.
17.
Yeah. You can't have two masters, yo. Jake, you cannot have two masters, yo. You either want either or, yo. Matthew 10 and 17. Matthew 7. Matthew 6 and 17.
Matthew 17 and 9.
Yeah, Matthew 17 and 9. It's Matthew 17 and 9. And as they came down from the mountains, Yahushua changed them, saying, tell the vision to no man until the Son of Man be risen again from the dead. That's it.
No, it's like Jeremiah 17 and 9.
Jeremiah 17 and 9. God, the heart is deceitful above all things and disrespectfully wicked. Who can know it? Yeah. Verse 9, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
That's right. See, so that mind, your thought, lab, the word heart goes back to the word lab in the Hebrew, which means mind. And it says the heart is desperately wicked.
Yep.
And deceitful. Is deceitful above all things. Who can know it?
That's right.
So that's why the Lord tells you, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not on thy own understanding.
Yep.
Right? Because your mind, right, is gonna go off. It's gonna go with what has been indoctrinated to, the things that have been sponged into it. This is why it tells us to be in one mind with Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
And you really have to get brainwashed in this truth. And people think brainwash is a bad thing. No, you're always consistently every day getting brain polluted, or you're getting brainwashed. This truth brainwashes you, which means it washes your brain.
That's right.
Right? Where shall a young man clean his word, clean his way? By taking heed unto thy word. That's what the scriptures tell you.
That's right.
Okay? So you gotta wash out those filthy thoughts and pollute it. You people in the world, you call us, brainwashed. You guys are brain polluted.
That's right.
Brain defiled.
That's right.
All right? Brain stink, brain dirt, brain filthy. That's what you guys are.
That's right.
I'd rather be brainwashed in the ways of the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, than be polluted or brain dirted or brain deceived by my enemies.
That's right.
Right? Because that's what happened to us. You know?
God.
That was it, you know.
I'm gonna back you up, teacher. I'm gonna jump to verse 7. This is Jeremiah 17, verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. You know, so you gotta trust in the Lord at these times. You know, this is a blessed man. A blessed man, the more trust in the Lord. You know, so once you're not trusting in the Lord, you know what I mean? You're not blessed. You're not a blessed man, because only a blessed man will trust in the Lord.
That's right.
You know, so Jake trusts in the Lord. Drake's trusting in material things. Jake trusting in all these material things to get him dead.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. Go ahead.
We could get you. Yeah, that's it in that one teach.
Yeah, no, the other precepts you got.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Matthew 6:22.
You got to put all your trust, you know.
That's right.
Put it in the Lord.
Book of Romans chapter 12 verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
There you go, by the renewing of your mind.
Right.
And how do you renew your mind? It's going to be through the word.
That's right.
Those old concepts, those old wicked holidays that you used to follow, that
Right.
your enemies has put upon you.
Yep.
And you may look at it, and that's why your mind is desperate, it's deceitful above all things. So your mind will deceive you like, well, but
Yep.
I'm getting up for Christmas, I'm getting up for Thanksgiving, I'm getting up for New Year's, because
Yeah.
it's a family tradition.
Yep.
You know, okay, yeah, it's a pagan thing, and you know, our enemies did that, but listen, it's beautiful things that come from it. I'm with my family. No, everything is about vibrations and frequencies. You know, these
Right.
things is gonna keep you low.
Mhm.
These things gonna put demons on you and spirits on you, because these things were of the wicked. You know.
That's right. God, you have to renew your mind, Jake. You have to renew your mind. You have to be reborn. You have to look outside this foreskin of your heart, yo. And you have to stick it up like a stick it up and eat and good up your loins. Because Jake afraid to repent because he want to keep on doing this shit. Jake afraid him to repent because he don't want to repent and put everything behind. Because the Lord will spit him out, yo. He want to lukewarm. He don't want to be in or out, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that one of Jake's biggest fear. Because when Jake come to the camp, he like to hear the word, you know, and then when he leave, yeah, I'm a call, this, I'm a that. He happy for that moment. But when he leave, he knowing that he hard that he don't want to leave wherever. Maybe he have bad habits. He just want to stop. He want to come into because he want to stop smoke weed. Jake want to come into because he want to go and drink and smoke a cigarette every day or it's just the dumb habits he have, you know. If the habits he really want to give up, yo. He want to shed the fat, you know. He want to renew your mind. You don't want to renew your mind. You don't want to love your brother brotherly love. You want to backstab your brother. You want to talk and smile in the face, then stab in the back. You don't want to stop on them shit. You know, you want to continue tricking, continue smarting, continue having sex with other my wife. He want to leave these things, these holy canal things. They want to leave. You want to continue doing all these things, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. Continuing, it said, it is Romans. Romans 12 verse 2. And be not conformed in this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Alright? So this way to come, you know, you have to be acceptable and perfect. This way you have to conform to. You know? This way you adjust your body and your mind to. Of being perfect for the Lord. You know, to do it at the best ability. You know what I mean?
That's right.
With a good will and a good heart. Confess your sins and ask for mercy. Beg for mercy. You know?
That's right.
You wanna do that, you wanna just get up in the morning and get up and smoke a blunt and then play video game and then talk about fucking LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. And then take about the new uptown coming up and go and wait in line 2 hours fast sneakers. And all this fucking bullshit. And who my girlfriend talking, wanna talk to you and you just back there one shit my man, but I don't care. You gotta drop all them shit, yo. And come to the Lord perfect and humble and beg for forgiveness and beg for mercy. And flee from these times.
The only way to be perfect in the Lord is experience.
Yep.
You're going to go through experience, so you got to be able to, you know, brothers that have experience, you know, give counsel of the things that they go through.
Right.
You know, Jake don't want to listen to the counsels of, you know, of the experience, because you know those that has been tried and fell, raised back up, you know, and they're gonna get experience and they'll be able to, you know, teach you certain things, man. And that's on every concept of life, man. Go ahead.
That's right.
Another person. I'll make it too long.
Yeah, I wasn't teach.
No, the other precepts you got.
I got one more that Matthew 6:22.
You got 3 of them, right?
Yeah, one more Matthew 6:22. Matthew 6 and 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eyes be single, the whole body shall be full of light. Jake, you have to keep your eyes single to this truth. You have to keep your eyes single.
You gotta be focused.
You gotta be focused, Jake. You know, this is about being focused as an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your eyes single to this truth. You know? And don't conform to this world. You know? Keeping your eyes single and staying focused. You know, right about now, war is knocking on America's doorstep. And you even care about that. You're supposed to be focusing. You know what I mean? Repenting. You know, trying to know the Lord, you know?
That's right.
Inquiring about the Lord, observing. You know? Observation. You know? Find out the Lord is. You know? Get yourself in a camp. Getting to know you're an Israelite, you know? Looking up YouTube, you know what I mean? Trying to get yourself involved with the truth. You know? Keeping your eyes single. You know? But you don't want to do that. You want to continue living like this. And thinking the faith gonna last forever. Thinking that that they have a, according to Chatawan, they have a Super Bowl fucking 300. They have a Super Bowl 300. You know? And they have basketball 2050 basketball. You're thinking ahead for the dumb future. But they might know the luck to destroy this place. And there could be a lake of fire very soon. Very soon there could be a lake of fire, yo. Because they're going to destroy the slave and save the hopefully elect. And that way supposed to be praying for it. You could be a part of the hopefully elect. You know?
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hey, man. A powerful video. Lord willing, this was edifying, man. You know, definitely in the times that we're in, you want to let go of those mortal thoughts, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And seek out of the book of the Lord and read, man.
That's right.
And with that being said, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Well, special salutations to the hopefully elect by Yahweh, the house of David, and to the confusion that faces sky across the four corners of the globe. Shalom. Shalom to the elders and the priests and shepherds of Moray Camp. Shalom.
Shalom.